Hi, I'm Loretta Hadwin, and I'm the owner of BiteMe Cookies. I make gluten-free, egg-free cookies, along with vegan versions, and most of the ingredients I use are also organic. But the real story and inspiration behind why I started this business began with my grandson Mason. When I heard he was coming for a visit on his spring break this past March, I really wanted to make him a treat because that's what I love doing with my grandkids when they're here. But a couple years back, he was diagnosed with celiac, so I knew it had to be something different. So I started doing some research and looked into some product labels and bought a few gluten-free cookies to try, and just discovered what I really didn't want in them after tasting them. So I made up a recipe, threw together a batch, and just guessed at the ingredients and the amounts, and I kid you not, the first batch turned out so perfect. We thought it was better than my original chocolate chip cookie recipe. We were just blown away, and I have to give God the credit for that. So a couple weeks later, I surprised Mason when he came and made him a batch of cookies, and he loved them. He could not believe how good they tasted compared to what he was used to eating. In fact, he couldn't stop eating them. Every time I turned around, there was another cookie missing from the platter, and he was walking away with a smile on his face. So I knew I was onto something. And he suggested I sell them. So within a few weeks, I registered with the state of Michigan as Bite Me Cookies, developed 10 flavors to start with, and launched it at the end of April. And by June 1st, I was in the farmer's market weekly selling these cookies. And each week I was actually featuring new flavors to try, and by the end of the summer I had about 24 flavors that were going over just wonderfully at the market. People were blown away by the taste, the texture, the variety, everything, and I got rave reviews every week. So my real dream was to make this go big because I feel there's a real need for a good, palatable, delicious product on the gluten-free market. But the second reason is because God has been so good to us over the years and helped us through so much that we really want to be able to have the means to give back.